We were filming the shelling on the hill in front of us. The second rocket hit our car. I was injured, and when I was thinking about that I need to leave, I need to find somewhere else because cars are targets. The lines weren't working properly. So it was so hard to seek help, to talk to the office, to talk to the Lebanese cross. My name is Carmen Joukhadar. I'm Al Jazeera's reporter in Beirut. And between us, impunity for crimes against journalists must end. It's a very complicated situation. It's not only related to Lebanon, it's related to Gaza, to Palestine, and to several other countries. And you cannot just say they're going to the war, they're not, because everything is changing and every day we have new things coming from Gaza. It's so triggering for the Lebanese. And the people in Lebanon are just so scared and so angry about what's happening in Gaza, and this helpless feeling that nobody can do anything. You can feel it whenever you talk to anybody in Lebanon. So on October 7, we were the first journalists to go to the south, and we went specifically to Al-Naqoura. We were following the news from Palestine on the Lebanese side.
Hezbollah treading carefully, trying to avoid a wider confrontation.
The shelling between Hezbollah and Israel started on October 8. On October 13, we were in Tyre in some Palestinian refugee camp. And after finishing at like 4 p.m., we got some notifications that there's a shelling in Al-Mashab, one of the villages in the south next to the borders. And on our way, I saw like 30 Lebanese soldiers. I talked to them and I asked them how many shelling, and they said countless. And when we reached Al-Mashab, we chose our location. We thought it was a wise choice. We were able to see everything. We did our first live at 5. And after a few colleagues from AFP and from Reuters joined us, we did the second live at 5:20 or 25. We finished at 5:30. And the third live was supposed to be at 6. We were connected to Doha. Everything was fine. At 6:02, the first rocket was launched. So we were 7 journalists.
What happened?
One of them was killed by Israel. We lost our colleague and our friend, Issam Abdullah, and the other 6 were injured. We were just trying to help them and at the same time to seek refuge because we need to survive to help them. Because the rocket exploded in the car behind me, I had countless shrapnels, and I still have shrapnels in my body that couldn't be removed. I was bleeding all over, but I needed to help Eli to remove him because he was next to the car and the car may explode because it was burning. Unfortunately, the GPS was a mess. We couldn't send our location. Also, the lines weren't working properly. And then in 20-25 minutes, we had the first ambulance coming, and they started taking us to the closest hospitals in the region.
An Al Jazeera team has been hit in an Israeli strike in southern Lebanon.
The first attack against the journalists in Lebanon by Israel was against us. But this happened many times, and we're seeing this happening in Gaza also.
Our cameraman in Jazeere Samer Abu Daka has died.
We are carrying this human message. We are carrying this noble message. We will continue to do our duty with the best professionalism and transparency.
Our journalists shouldn't be silenced. Journalists' voices shouldn't be tamed because it is not our voices. It's people's voices. So now we need to speak up one more time because those war crimes are happening again and again and again.